Come here. Imagine there is a tool which has all our gamers problem listed right here, and those are lags, drop frames, or blurry or quality problem or audio problems. And also, what if you have a pre-Steam checklist, and just click one of those and click on fix now. Boom, it's fixed. Bro, it took so many days for me to create this, and I just uploaded this 1 hour ago. Once you set up, you're gonna have this dock where basically it's gonna tell you the network or render or encoder is okay, and you're gonna have the live stats, and you'd be able to select your scene tools right from your scenes or source. And mid-game, if something happens, anything from this 4 list, all you gotta do is fix now. Without any further ado, let's see how to do this. First thing, we're gonna go ahead and download the node.js from the link from the description. Scroll down and spot Windows installer. Click that open and that should download. Once you have downloaded, just go ahead and install. The second thing that we need is our OBS Health Autopilot. Open that from the link from description. I have added the entire source code and a zip file here. All you gotta do is just download the zip file, and you should see something like this in your downloads, and right click and click on extract all. Now you will have that extracted folder right here. Now go ahead and open that file, and you could see the first file, that's a readme.nd. If you open that, you're gonna see all the instructions to set up our OBS Autopilot. I have added some run command here so that you can easily copy paste to your shell command. So for now, I'm gonna just minimize this. A quick check, make sure you have installed the node.js before we start setting up this. Alright, the first thing, you're gonna go ahead and right click on UI, and you're gonna click on open in terminal. Now basically we are trying to install all the dependency that we need for our program. Now if you go back to your notepad, and if you see in UI, we're gonna copy this npm install, copy that, come back to your terminal, and you're gonna just paste it and press enter. Now this one got installed without any errors. The second one, we can head back to our notepad again, and now we're gonna copy this npm run build. You can copy that and head back to your terminal again, and Control V to paste and press enter. So now it shows you 25 modules transformed and built in. This means that our UI for our OBS dock is ready. Now I'm not going to close this, but I'm going to just minimize it. Now again, I'm going to click on server, right click and click on open in terminal. So the first part we did for UI, the second part we're doing for server. And if you head back to your notepad again, and under server, you're going to copy this npm install, right click, copy, and go back to your terminal again, and Control V and enter, and with 0 vulnerabilities it is installed. Now we'll go back to our notepad again. Now we're going to basically start our server. So this OBS Autopilot uses your own computer as a server, so you don't have to worry about any kind of break-in problems. Now we're going to find our OBS WebSocket password. To find that, head back to your OBS and go to tools and click on WebSocket settings, and click on show contact info, and your server password is right there, and you can just click on copy, and you can close that, apply, okay. Now I'm gonna just copy paste my password right here so that it's easy for me to copy later. Now I'm gonna just select this last 3 from here and ignore PowerShell, right click, copy, and get back to your terminal, and Control V and click on paste anyway, and you're gonna just press enter. So now it should say the server dock asset, and it should say connected to OBS WebSocket, and that's your port number. Now again, I'm not gonna close it, I'm gonna just click on minimize. Now we're gonna go back to OBS. Now we're gonna go ahead and click on docs and click on custom browser docs. Now we're gonna add our OBS Autopilot dock. To add this, you're gonna head back to your notepad again, and you're gonna copy this URL right here, and this is hosted locally in your own computer. Right click, copy, and go back to your OBS, and let's say that OBS Fixer, you can rename it whatever you want, and paste the URL and press apply, and there you go. You have your OBS Autopilot's been added. On top, make sure your UI connected and OBS connected. If it says disconnected, means you did something wrong, and your encoder is okay, your render is okay, and your network is okay. And this gives you a live stats of your CPU, FPS, and render skip percentage, and encoder skip percentage, and also the disk space. I'm gonna put it right here. So under scene tools, we're gonna tell our OBS, which is our main scene that we use for our streaming. For me, it's game screen. I'm gonna select game screen, and my main source, that's my actual capture window. It could be your Windows capture, or mine is PS5, that's the Elgato capture card, or it could be a game capture, and select the source from right here. And in Autopilot Fix, if you click on the drop down, you're gonna have 4 options. One is the lag, drop frames, or blurry quality, or audio problems, or if you have any pre-stream checklist that you want to check, you can go ahead and click anything from this drop down. For now, let me say drop frames, and I'm gonna click on this fix now only if my stream's frame drops or it gets kind of laggy. So when I click that, if you scroll down, it's gonna basically say that no overload detected, no skip frames under 1%, so no changes applied. So this is not gonna mess on your settings. And once you think that you want to go back to your actual settings that you've been following, you can click on the revert button. So that's going to take back to your old settings that you had. Now, before going live, we need to have a checklist if our internet, our encoding, and our OBS is in a good health. To check that, you're going to just click on the drop down and click on pre-stream checklist and click on fix now. And this is going to just say that if server to OBS is connected, the video setting is readable, and the stats, it's going to compare the render skipped versus encoder skipped. If it's within the 1%, it means it's all good. Plus your input audio is detected between 51 inputs, it means you're good to go. And midway of your stream, if you feel that something is wrong, you can click anything from the drop down and you can click fix now. And if it's getting better after a while, you can click on revert, so it's going to take back to your older settings. Another important thing to note here is I have my 2 shells open here, which I have minimized. I have not closed it. So every time you want to run this dock, you need to have these 2 shells that's running. So basically from our notepad, you're going to do the same process before your stream. But I know this is going to be hectic, but this is how we make sure that we give quality content to our audience. And spending a minute on this is worth the while. And that's all in today's video. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe. I have another video right here that gives you the best settings if you have shuttering or lagging problem. I'll catch up you on the next video. Until then, bye from the good place.
Keep the change, you animal.